So getting back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2026. It has been a week since I've played this again. But we're just going to jump right back in. From what I last remembered, we went and got the first car done, which I believe was the Civic. I can't remember. I cannot remember what the name of the car was. I really cannot. We brought the Cyclone into the garage to start looking at it. And I think then we started doing the next car as well, which was the Cadillac, I believe. So we'll see what the next job is. Other than that, have no clue. But how have you guys been? It's been a while again. It's been going. I have a new type of series I want to try on Friday, which you guys should be seeing at this on Wednesday. Oh, there we go. And we are back in. So the game sound is quieter because the car sounds are so loud. It is so loud. A D&B sensor. Okay, so this is a Cyclone. All-wheel drive. I believe it came with an inline 4 or a V6, maybe a V8. I might be completely wrong though. I might be completely wrong. Okay, so what I want to try is remember how to. Oh, pressing tab shows you everything again. There's a flashlight. Open. That's pretty cool. Was it shift? Oh no, it's right click. Okay, so we've got another order, which is Audi A3 or 4. Looks like an A4, but just okay. I think the music's just a bit too loud, to be very honest with you. It's on the lowest that it can be. It is non-copyrighted music, so it should be good, as I turned the game's volume off. So yeah, issues to fix. Hey, I'm dropping by with a small problem. My new sporty toy isn't doing so great. The engine misfires and sometimes won't start. The turbo is loud and the brakes are squeaking. I hope I won't regret this purchase. Fix whatever is needed and make sure everything works properly. See you, and then obviously changing the oil. Repair with parts of minimum condition of 100. Okay, so buying new parts. Completely buying new parts. Okay, let's see what this car needs, as I am also very curious. So the car is out in front. I forgot the massive garage that we have. Ooh, we've got a This is not a dyno. Well, I guess you can kind of say it could be a dyno. But this is your wheel alignment and things like that. Pretty cool. I did not look through the building last time. We just went around the map, which so happy they made it a open map. Well, mostly open. Okay, so right click. We want to drive the car. Ooh. Oh no. A front wheel drive as well? Ooh, that sounds amazing. Ooh. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Well, let's take the test. Let's see how this goes. This car sounds so nice. Oh, the traction control is on. I don't know how to turn that off. Ooh, keep it. I'm trying. I'm not on controller, I'm on keyboard and mouse. Stop in the designated area to finish the test. Pretty cool. Okay, so brake pads are gone, so that definitely needs to go. The suspension, the wheel bearing, the wheel hub bearing, is that for the front or for the... I get... Okay. Those are gone. Okay, so that's pretty cool. The wheel hub bearing, both sides, I guess it's left and right, are gone. The sway bar link is minimum, but we're still gonna have to replace it. Everything else is good. I did not expect that to happen. It sounds so good. It sounds so good. I love this. Okay. Relax, bro. Relax. Right there. Okay, I am struggling. I'm not focusing. Okay, we want to leave the car as F. There we go. Okay. I love this. It is so nice. So he said the turbo is a lot louder, which if you didn't do anything to it, it's most probably just wear and tear. Oh, that turbo looks bad. That's a throttle. Is the turbo at the... Ooh, yeah. No, that does not look good. So you're gonna need a whole new turbo. Yeah, see that? The knuckle seems fine. The drive shaft seems a bit worn as well. It's becoming very rusty, that's for sure. The sway bar link seems a bit rusty as well at the bottom. Okay, how do I get out of... There we go. Okay, so it seems like we can actually just take the turbo out from the top here. Can we? Oh, we can. Okay. This must be a very difficult job in the first place. Okay, so now we can lift it up and look at the hubs. Let me just look here at the back. Yeah, brake calipers are gonna have... Brake calipers. Brake pads are gonna be having to be looked at as well. So let's take you up. We can not close your hood. Now we can close the hood. Okay, so we want to check all of the wheels. The brake pads as well. Yeah, I forgot how loud this game actually is. Yet, everything else is not that loud. But, yeah. Those brake pad looks terrible. I can just see the rust. Okay, well, we need to add you. Yeah, 12%. Otherwise, on this side, everything looks pretty good, except the hub. Now, I don't know too much about... Oh, the bearing is gone. Oh, great. Okay, so that's going to be a lot more work. Because I wanted to say, I don't know too much, but I know this is the knuckle. I didn't know where the hub was, but that's yeah. That gots to go. Okay. Can we just remove you? Okay. We have to remove you next. Can we just take the... Yes, we can. Okay. Add to show... No, that's ABS pump. Damn it. Go to this wheel. Gotta take off the other brake pads as well to see if that is also problematic. Because it only showed 2 brake pads having a problem. So, no, this brake pad also needs to go. That is for sure. Thank you. Take you off. Can you? No, come on. Thank you. But yeah, how have you guys been? This drive shaft seems terrible. We'll see what it's... Yep, 32. Needs to be replaced. Get 2 bearings as well. I want to do this tie rod end as well because it seems bad. Let's see what it is. 43. Yeah, we'll have to replace that as well. The turbo has to be replaced as well. Okay, so let's look at these back brakes. brake pads. See if they look better. I don't think they're gonna look as great as I expect them to look, but we'll get them up and going. That's for sure. No, those brake... It's 28%. We were gonna have to replace them, aren't we? Yeah, we're gonna have to replace them. Anything else that looks a bit off? No, not really. Off as in what? What declares off? Rust. Rust declares off. That's how I'm looking at it. Rust declares off. Which that for the Cyclone is the CNB, I believe is what they call it. The model. The CNB looks to have a lot of problems. You don't look that bad. 25%, never mind. You don't look bad, but you definitely are. Okay, so that is most of those problems. Anything else that just looks a bit iffy? Let's check the coil or the spark plugs. That looks, yeah, spark plugs definitely need to be done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just make sure that we do need, yep. Yep, that's the next thing I was wanting to look at. Yep, 30%. That is not good. So we need to replace everything. At least he's paying for it, so that's good. What about the air filter? I know that sometimes if a car is struggling with power, it starts at the entrance, if you want to say it like that, the air filter, your airbox. So let's see how the air filter looks, if that's everything. Oh yeah, no, that needs to be... No, actually not. I expected that to look worse. Okay, so we want to switch to installing that back. Get all of these parts back on, because that looks perfectly fine. So we'll just install this back. Why did I just... Okay. Don't... Please take it off. Okay, never mind. We'll just place all of these. I'm trying to be too quick for myself again. So that's basically all I can think of. So let's purchase those parts. So we want to go onto the tablet. Main shop. We don't need... Okay, show the shopping list, please. So the clip A can be removed. Is there any way I can remove it? No. Okay. We don't need an air filter. We need spark plugs. That is what we do need. We need 4 of you. So add. Brake pads. We need 4 of you. Sway bar end link. We do need 1. Wheel hub. We need 2. Drive shaft. We need 1. Okay, we do have... Oh! Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay, so I bought too many. So which brake pads goes where? Because this is P400 where the other one's P300. Is that like the thickness? I don't have a clue. So the ABS, all of those don't need to be. So if I press tab on this, switch to parts. I don't know. Okay, wait, what? There. Okay, so we need to do that. Standard delivery, we kind of do want to pay a bit more for the parts to come in. But that is also 147, and it's just going to come right now. It's like 30 minutes from now. So then we can start looking into the Cyclone. I don't know how to pronounce the car's actual name. But I just quickly want to see the brake pads, though. T3. Okay, so all of this is T3, but why? If I go to my inventory, so we've got P300 times 2 and a P400 times 2. Very interesting. Rosh. Not Bosch. Rosh. Turbo. We need to buy a turbo. I forgot about the turbo. Turbo. We need to add to shopping list. Oil filter as well, because we need to change the oil. I know we need to do that from the underside. We need to buy an oil filter as well, which is... That's the pistons. That one. Oil filter, thank you. Let me just go back here, main shop. We need to show the shopping list, please. Oil filter, just need 1, not 2. Are we gonna get... We are gonna get the turbocharge here. So that should be exactly the right part for that. How do I take things off of the shopping list? More informations, I guess. Delete. Okay, there we go. Air filter, we can... Okay. No, please. Delete you. But it's going to delete the spark plug then. Okay, so I have to go in here and press X. Okay. We do now have the oil... Why do we still... Didn't we buy the oil filter? I'm very sure it's on the cart. Yeah, see? Okay, so let's take you off then. Go back here. Take that down and put 1 on. Why is it wanting 2 oil filters when I only need 1? This is getting confusing. Okay. No. There. Show shopping cart. Ah, we missed our deadline. No. Now we need to wait till tomorrow morning. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, finalize that. Damn it. Now we have to wait all the... Okay. Let's see how this truck is going. Ooh, it's got a V8. Okay, so... No, V6. My fault. V6. Does this have the all-wheel... It does have the all-wheel drive system. Yeah, so this is definitely a genuine cycler. Question. If we go to... How... On the body, then we say examine mode. What? Oh, this is so cool. Oh, okay. See, this is what I was talking about. So you can just do everything. Very cool. Very cool. That's just cooling. Okay. Engine's going to take a while. There's 14. But it gives you points at least. That's for sure. Plus 1 point for every discovery. See, this is what I was talking about. We have a lot to do. So we need to pick somewhere we want to start. And somewhere we... Obviously, we're going to finish the whole truck. But we need to start somewhere. Do the suspension quickly. I don't think this is going to do the bushings and everything like that. Then we get the front right suspension as well. But yeah, this is what I can remember from 2021, where you have your actual, like, what's it called? You had a tool that you had to use for it, the advanced searching tool or something like that. I love how this is obviously the demo, and you're going to most probably have to go through upgrades. Oh, everything needs to be taken out. Like, completely everything. Our battery... ECU, all of that needs to kind of just be taken out. Anything else? Okay, so that's that one. Oh, it's a single exhaust. Okay, I did not realize that. How's the drive shafts doing? Not good. Not good at all. Okay, and that connects to the engine. So this method doesn't do the in-depth searching. I'm very sure there's going to be a specific tool for in-depth showing you exactly everything. But yeah, this is how you would get your points. Mostly in, well, not points, your XP. Buy a junk car, and then just go through all the tools, searching everything you can. And you will gain so much XP so quickly. Okay. How... Okay. So, car stats. Here we go. It is starting, yes. We are the owner. Obviously, it's very rare. It's a D and B. 1992, 184,000. Fuel is that. Configuration compliance is 93%. Yeah, everything needs to be done. So I think we'll start with interior. And then we'll do the engine. Because, yes. Okay, so what does it have in right now? It's got the V6, but it can get a V8. Obviously, it can have a V8. But some of these have turbos. So here's the 4x4 turbo as well, which is 440 horsepower. I might actually just swap engines, because why not? Okay, so this is the... I'm not even going to try and pronounce the names, because that is very confusing names. Oh, there's a supercharger as well. So right now, we've got the 322BZ66B. So this one. Then you get the 70S, the 66B/R, which has more horsepower. So it's the same engine, but it now has a supercharger. The 70SR, which now also have a supercharger. Then we get the T66B, which is basically what we have, but turbocharged. And the next motor, which is also a turbocharged, which is 70S. Do we want to turbocharge? But this seems like it's only going to have one turbocharger. If we go for the V8, it might have twin turbochargers. Ooh, decisions. The V8... Wait, we need to see if we're going to have money for this first. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, right now, tuning and tuning parts is... We don't know. Engine remap, we don't know. I need to first go and see what's going on. But see, we have to do basically everything. So I want to start off, because we don't have another lift to lift the car up with. Like the body panels and things like that, we can take out. The interior, we can do... The drivetrain, we can't really touch. The engine, we most probably can do something with. Let's see. Yeah, so most of the engine we will be able to take off. That needs to go from down below. Okay, so we kind of can't touch this car at all right now. We're going to go to bed now. I just want to quickly check engine shop. Okay, there we go. All cars. So these are the... I guess these are the cars that we will be working on, because we've worked on that one. We've worked on that one. We are busy working on that one. That one. So these are the engines in the game right now, I believe. So we've got the 322BZ, which is in our truck. The B4FM, which is in the Audi. The A20 the AXK5. So I think we can... go into that. So if we go back, click on U, then it shows what engines it can go for. So if we click on U, this is... Oh, okay. So this is the engine class, if you want to say it like that. So we kind of just want to go for the Big Daddy. How much is all of this going to cost? 3.5 already for the block itself? Okay, so if we go back, because that's the engine shop, body shop, wheel shop, interior shop, plates, used part market, okay, this is just going to, what is this? Hold on. Okay, please stop, switch to the parts. There we go. This seems... I don't know what this shop is. Decorations and tools. Air compressor. What does this do? Is it basically just to help? This is very intriguing. No! Take you off. I don't want you there. Just do that. Okay. Let's stop messing around. Let's go sleep till 8 o'clock the next morning. Because I don't think there's any modifications in the game as of yet. I wouldn't expect it to have. We want to wake up. Yeah, it's already there. So let's sleep for 12 hours. Because there's nothing else to do as of right now. We need to get all the parts and put it into the car. And then we can put the truck on the lift and start going through the engine. I kind of want to leave the truck for the last car to work with because it's going to take everything we have to get that truck back up and running. Oh my damn. We can just pick just pick everything up. Okay, right click. We want to mount parts so we can go and mount the new turbocharger. I can't wait to start working on the truck, to be completely honest with you. I really can't. And I love how I okay. Let me do it like this. I think I'd rather want to go and keep with the V6, but put a supercharger on it. I think a supercharger would be nice. Because it's not the norm of just going and putting the biggest engine you can put into. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe going with a supercharged V6. And how they, like what they used to do in, would I just be able to, yeah, just jump to this. Need to put that bearing in, and then the new drive shaft, which we can kind of just move in position. There we go. Like what they did with 2021, I believe, is you could do like a mastery system where, yeah, so this is P400, where the parts that you get, you can go and put it on a workbench and you can upgrade it with stars, and the more starred parts you have, the more expensive the car is. Now, what you can do very quickly, especially in 2021, is after you have successfully made enough money, you go to the junkyard, you get any junkyard car, and you just replace all of it. Every single last bit of parts in the car with anything that is brand new. And from there, you make so much money. So I don't know if they're gonna have that still being there. Because that is one of the reasons why I kind of completely... Why did I buy two? Or was that just... Okay, I don't know. We're not trying to lose money. But I can remember one of them was a problem, not both of them. Very interesting. But yeah, so like I was saying, is in 2021, you would do like easily 5 to 10 jobs. And then after that, you would have enough money to buy a scrap car. And you'd sell all the parts. And from there, you'd go and buy another scrap car. And you just fix it up completely. The more modded parts you put in it, the more the car was worth, the more you sold it for. So it didn't really... The whole game was basically just restoring cars. I don't remember if 2021 had barn finds. I really can't remember, but I know 2018 was basically centered on barn finds. Get a barn find, you take it to the shop, you fix it up completely, and you sell it for so much profit that within your first 2 barn finds, you make so much money to where you don't have to look after clients anymore. So yeah, I don't know if they've changed the progression on that, and the amount of time correlates to the amount of effort you put in, and the more effort you put in, the more money you make, because it was just easy to make money back then. I am most probably speaking under correction, but that was my whole career in 2021, was just junkyard cars. The more junkyard cars you did, the better, because it was easy money. And then you would never really go back into the car mechanics of it. You just continue on with... I need to take you off. You know what? I am not smart. We quickly want to drain the... Oh, I didn't drain the car and I took off the oil filter. I hope there is a mechanic where if you do that, everything's just going to spill out. I know not everything's going to spill out, but yeah. That was my mistake there, honestly. Okay, so put a new oil filter on. Why did I want to put that one back on? Or was that... I don't know anymore. I need to sell my parts and everything. Okay, if we check the car now. For the... Oh. Oh, okay. The engine misfires. Are we supposed to... Okay, so the turbo is done. The brakes are done. But we still have a few parts undiscovered. And then obviously the oil drainage. Okay. I'm dropping by with a small problem. Isn't doing... The engine misfires and sometimes won't start. Hold on. Won't start? So... It needs to be... Well... If it doesn't want to start... Usually it could be the battery that's at fault. Let's remove the battery. That's 90%. Okay. So... What else? If we take the idler roller out... That's still pretty good. Ha! Serpentine belt needs to go. I don't know if the alternator would be a problem for it not starting. No, it won't. Steering water. Steering water. Steering water. Well done. Obviously, we need to quickly just check. You did not drain the fluid before. Okay, well, there you go. Where is this car's starter? Right there. Take the starter out, because that could be one of the problems. No, it's not. Interesting. Why else would this car not want to start? Maybe the ECU has a problem? Oh, maybe fuses. Hold on. Did you burn through a fuse? No, the fuses look fine. It seems like you might be missing a fuse. All of these look fine. But it seems like there might be a fuse. I am so sorry if you guys heard that. That was my fault. Phone is now on silent. Okay. Well, no. Let's put that part back. Fuse box? No, that's fine as well. Well, he said the brakes was a problem, not suspension. Are we going to open the engine just to see what's going on? Because if it's misfiring, it can't just be the... Let's check. Again, not very certain about what I'm doing, but we're checking. That's what we're doing. We are checking. Okay, so take you off. There is nothing inside of the engine right now, meaning fluids. There obviously is things in the, in the engine. Let's see what could be another problem. Okay. Don't know if I'll be able to actually do that yet. Take off the pulley. I might be doing things in a very, very bad order, and you guys might be screaming at me or angrily typing. But again, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, see, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so that one you take off. So that seems like it's the water pump. The coolant pump. Yeah, water pump. That definitely needs to be replaced as well. So is that maybe like a coolant thing? Oh, come on. Damn it. Okay, so take you off. I want to see how the pistons look. Take the idler roll. Okay, now we go to you. Take all of these off. Come on. And now I can... No, I can't. Still have to take you off. Timing cover. I'm very rusty. I am very rusty. Let's see. How do you guys look? You guys look good. Not bad at all. He's not complaining. Okay, stop. Just slow down. He's not complaining of, like, misshifts or problems like that. Manifold we need to take off as well. To take the intake off. To then be able to get the head. Which I still need to do the other camshaft. That looks fine. There we go. Looks fine as well. Oh. Oh, I never looked at the injectors. They look perfectly fine. Okay. We're just having a deep dive into this guy's car at this point. Trying to find those last few parts that we missed. I was so certain I got everything done, but hey, again, not qualified as a mechanic, so I'm happy with what I found when I found it. Okay, the turbo needs to be taken off first. And then from the turbo, we need to take the exhaust manifold off. There we go. And then from there, we can take the block off. Or am I... Wait, hold on. Take the camshaft out. And you out. Now we can take the block off. Please don't have broken pistons. I'm very curious to see what else is wrong. So I can't think of anything else. Could be a piston that's kind of just, like, given up on life. But what else? Because the brake and the suspension is done. Pistons looks decently okay. Does that mean that's everything? But if that's the water pump, the radiator seems to be fine. Let's just check it out. Inventory is full. Hold on. Okay. Okay. We can only carry 75 out of 75. That's pretty cool. That is an addition I did not expect, to be completely honest with you. See, there's one more part I haven't discovered. So the water pump was one. Belt tensioner was another. Okay, so belt tensioner. Okay. The idler pulley. Serpentine belt A and B. Spark plugs I have. Or do they want a bigger spark plug? Because I know I didn't buy those. All of these are done. The water pump needs to be there. The turbocharger's plug. That's all done. What is the one part I'm missing? I'm so confused. Okay, hold on. If we go back to what this guy says, car summary, no. I'm dropping by with a small problem. My new sporty toy, the engine is misfiring and sometimes won't start. We looked at the what's it called? The starter. Wow, how I couldn't get to that name. We looked at the starter. The starter was fine because it didn't pop up here, obviously. What else do you need? Air intake. We looked at the air box itself. That was mostly fine. I can't take anything off now. So what I'd suggest, seeing as the engine seems mostly fine, I'll put everything back. And then I'll look at that again to see if it might not have a problem. Because I'm not too sure what else I can think of. So let me just quickly purchase these items. Show me that. Serpentine belt. Add serpentine belt A. Add, I don't know. I can't pronounce that. Belt tensioner and the water pump. Okay, so all of those are done. We want to switch to show that. This will be here at 4 o'clock. Or 2 o'clock, sorry, not 4. So do that. We can wait on it. So now we can kind of put mostly everything back just to get some space in our inventory, which the block will be fine to put back. The camshafts will be fine to put back. The timing at the back we can put. But then the belts on the left side we're going to have to wait. And then we can look around for what else could be problematic. Because I really can't think of anything else that could be that problematic. Because it's not really showing. And we're supposed to replace with 100% parts. Maybe it could be the ECU? But I took it off. It's not the ECU. Maybe the ABS pump? Or the module itself? Hold on. Let's just see, because I'm not curious. Because if we've done the starting, and it's the braking problem, and it could be one of these. Let's see. Nope, still not discovered. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I am contemplating on my choices. What can be the problem? What's the last problem? It might honestly be just the... There we go. What's it called? The air intake? The air box? So we'll just take that off and see if that might not be the problem. I doubt it, because it looked perfectly fine, but then again, everything else looked perfectly fine. Let me just, because it says replace, repair with parts of minimum condition, that, yes. But it doesn't say what is the minimum condition of replacing the parts, if you understand what I mean. Airbox base, that's not mounted. Brake caliper bracket. Oh, that's the back ones. But there's one part missing. Okay. So, cam gear is not mounted. Brake servo A. Where is this? What is this? Can we mark you? Just because... Oh, wait, that could be the problem. Nope. Oh, come on. I'm losing, like, so much money from not taking anything off. Nope, wasn't it. Put you right back where I found you. It's not you, so we can put you back as well. It's not you, so we can put you back as well. Let's quickly just put you guys back as well. I'm actually lost. I have no clue what it could be. And you guys are almost probably shouting at me saying, but it's this. I'm most probably going to slap myself once I figure out what it is. What we missing. Put you back. I'm trying to think, what could it be? What am I missing? I want to try and find it as quickly as possible. Because I don't know if it would be an engine part. It might actually honestly be a suspension part. And then I need to go and sell all the things in my inventory because I don't have space for everything. Because the water pump was taken off. And that was one of the problems. Maybe the radiator? Which I don't understand how that's going to make you struggle with starting. We unmount the radiator. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Small intercooler. I don't think that would be a problem. At this point, I don't know what could be the problem, so try it. Let's see. Not that I can think it would be that. Nope, still not discovered. Very intriguing. Put the intercooler back. Put the radiator back. Conduit from this side. Hold on. Anything else? The gearbox won't be the problem, would it? Sorry. Unless it could, but, I'm puzzled. I am so puzzled with what could be the problem. Could it be the crankshaft? Oh no. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Maybe it's this other item. Well, okay, yeah, I've got these parts now. Thank you. We can add these other parts now. Take you off. Could it be you that was the problem? 51. I think we found a lost problem. Yes, we did. Okay, we need to buy 2 of them. Damn it. Okay. Shopping cart, main. We want to go to this one. Buy 1 more, please. When are you gonna deliver? At 4 o'clock. Yes, please. Do that. Okay. Now that my brain has fully recovered from not knowing why I was struggling, now I can put everything back into the car. We just gotta have to wait for that one of the idler, the pulley, well, rollers. I don't know how to pronounce it. Don't kill me for not knowing how to not pronounce it. I need to put the timing chain back. I don't have that pulley as of yet. We can put the alternator back as well. I was starting to lose my mind. I did not understand why it was not wanting to work with. Okay, so that is all well and good. Interested how it wasn't anything to do with the starter. And that would be the first thing I would go to, right? The first thing would be the starter. Because it's not starting. Fan and everything looks good and decent. Put you back on with the chain. Can you stop? Thank you. And then cam gear. And then the cover. There we go. Now we'll just be waiting for that last item. Whilst we wait for it, we might as well go and not unmount. Additional tools. That's a drain tool. We don't want to drain anything. Just get back. I don't want to take anything off. Oh, hold on. Car needs to be on the ground for me to do all of this. Put all the fluids back in before we forget anything. Okay, what am I doing wrong? And or what am I missing? Additional tools. OBD. You can do an OBD scan. Should have just done that. Fuel pressure test. So, work on car. Yes. Oh, there we go. Let's fill everything up. Again, before I forget. Because that would be... That is a test I want to try and do. Is see if anything would... If we take all the fluids out of a car, is it going to destroy the engine? If we drive it for long enough? It's just a theory that I just thought of. Could be fun. Could be very bad, but could be fun. That looks perfectly fine. There we go. Okay, we need to unmark you because I don't want that to be staying there. The blue mark. The outline. Oh. And then fill the oil. I believe this is the last thing we need to... Oh, we need to put the... Yeah, the car, it will not start because there's no spark plugs. I told you I'm gonna miss something. At least I realized it before it was too late. We want to add you. Add you. Put the ignition coil on. Ignition coil. Go to you. Add you as well. There we go. I almost made a big whoopsie. Well, it wouldn't do anything. The car would just not start. At all. Okay, so now let's just check the fluids. That's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. That we didn't have to do anything with. If I right click. No. Additional tools. I want to scan the OBD scanner. 500 Pro scanning. Huh. Damn, okay. Scream at me if you want to. If I just press this, no, right click there. Okay, everything is done except those. We're just waiting for 4 o'clock to get that done. Engine drain is done. We're almost done with that. Parts. Can you take that off? Thank you. Okay, so yeah, now we're just waiting for these. The idler roller. Wow. It's hard to pronounce. Also, we wait for that. Let's see. A simple but useful tool to check all the electronic and resistors. Let's see. Okay, it tests all the fuses, obviously. That's pretty cool. We're just wasting like 20 seconds really quick. So... Hey, we upgraded to level 3. Nice. Okay, what's next? So we've done that one. Tire test reader. 82%. Okay. Yeah, we'll quickly, before we end, we'll quickly just go do all of this examinations on the compression test. The engine needs to be complete to perform this. Good point. I won't lie. OBD scanner done. Drain tool. Fuel pressure test. Obviously also needs to be running. Okay, so we've done all of that. It should be here in the next 8 seconds, milliseconds. But yeah, I'm not paying for extra delivery. I need to save money. I can wait. Keep myself busy. Whilst we actually keep ourselves busy. Examination mode. Oh, we did do that. Never mind. Do this. Extra tools. Let's do the tire test quickly. Oh, 38. 32. Well, it did start, which was good. Damn. You're gonna need some serious work, that's for sure. Thank you. Waited for just one item. One simple item. There we go. Put you there. Then we want the belt. And then we want the belt pincher. There we go. And now we put the timing cover on. And then it is the crankshaft. What's it called? The crankshaft pulley. There we go. Put you on. And then we need the... There we go. Serpentine belt B. There we go. Nope. No. You still have a pulley to put on there. Okay, so this should now be technically done. We go to car summary. There we go. I hope you enjoyed, sir. Let me just take this to the entrance. Right click, drive. Fuel injector. Did I forget to put the bloody fuel injectors in? You're joking me. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, yeah, that would have been problematic. Okay, let's quickly do this. Just go through the parts. Is everything in? Everything seems in. It doesn't say not mounted anywhere, so now it should be able to start. Let's just make sure it actually does start. There we go. Sounds good. Drives good. Very nice. I parked so close to this wall. Well, I guess I didn't park too close. Okay. So there we go, sir. F to exit vehicle. You can close the door. Go here, go to car summary. Okay, so total payout is that. Story order was that. Oil drain was that. Task bonus that. Job bonus that. Okay, so I don't really remember how much money we spent on that car, but we made good enough money back. So yeah, the next time that we are back, we will be looking at Salim Eris Mark III. A Ford. A Ford. Good morning. My dad sent me here. I inherited this car from my grandfather. He really liked this car, even though he was not a big car enthusiast. I think the car may be a bit neglected. It spent the last few years parked outside near the house. Please make it more suitable for everyday use. In this current condition, I am not sure what to expect. Thank you in advance. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one, and then this will be our next car mission that we will be looking after. A Ford. Salem. But yeah, I love you all. Thank you all for enjoying your time with me. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button. It shows me that you liked it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you and peace.